is lost now, a world without hope. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to go. Overpopulated, and yet we're all alone. Global warming outside, but we're still cold. On the inside, our souls are froze. Grim future walking down this dead-end road. Hard to cope when you've reached the end of the rope. Nothing left to do but hang in the balance now. Just above the poison soil and the toxic ground. Polluted oxygen circles in your lungs while the acid rain just drains from the black clouds. Scared and lost, people gathered to the streets in crowds. No longer simple thinking of survival somehow. Viewed as threat, they are met with projectiles. The blood spills as the fires burn for miles. Panic and destruction is all that surrounds. So you better hit the deck when the boots hit the ground. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Nothing will remain, take your last look around. Now the screams of pain have replaced all the sound. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. The time has arrived, now watch it unfold. Everything in sight ignites and explodes. Don't believe the lies you've been told. Don't believe the lies you've been told. Endless days of night, no light to behold. Total loss of life, we've lost all control. Don't believe the lies you've been told. 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 Don't believe the lies you've been told.
People tell me that I never really smile, maybe if they knew me ever since I was a child, maybe understanding the reason for my withdrawal lately. It's been worse than it has in a long while. You see, my brain just thinks a lot, often lost in thought, off in space. I just cannot seem to get it together, been losing my patience a lot. Hope for the better, whatever, anything to make it stop. If you're feeling like me, then you'll understand, and if you don't, I apologize in advance. But on the other hand, I don't really give a damn. Take it or leave it, I am who I am. Just another person trying to find his way, trying to figure it out, trying to find my place. Either lead, follow, or get out of the way. Life is too short, too fast to turn the page. Turn the page. Sometimes I really think I'm losing it. I don't really know what I would do without the therapy of music. Therapeutic, no substitute it. Can't erase the pain, but sure helps subdue it. Helps me to get through, dismiss my issues. Gives me a lift to a place that's less blue. Sort of like a force field that protects you. Audio barricade, I suggest you turn it up a little louder. When you're feeling lonesome or you're feeling down some. When you're really feeling like you're hitting rock bottom. And nothing to break you fall but more problems. And all the walls seem to close in on you. Nothing but darkness to fall upon you. It feels like all is lost, everything around you. The song will rise again, you gotta push onward, onward, onward. Push onward.
Breakdown.
Every time I look around I can't help but pray for something or someone to save us from our own ways that seem to plague us. From the dawn of time, I hate this contagious. All we really got to do is live and let live. Enjoy the ride while it exists, man, and that's it. Kinda simple, ain't it? So why complicate it with all the bullshit and games that people playing it? They wanna make their own graves, let them lay in it. All I'm trying to say is don't create your own pain, otherwise you were the one to blame, and that's being honest. Another lame brain idiot walking around us. Every day could be a new day if you let it. Try to focus on the positive and not the negative nonsense. I'm just saying let it go, fall by the wayside. So many people trying to bring you down. They drag you to the bottom, then they try to watch you drown. I'm pretending to be friends, but yet somehow always a reason to run they mouth. So jealous. So jealous.
Breakdown. Breakdown.
Audio Barricade. Audio Barricade.
Turn it up, watch it, all just go away. Turn it up, watch it, all just fade away. Turn it up, watch it, all just go away. Turn it up, watch it, all just fade away.
Even though the world's around me, I feel lonely, like I'm the only one. Even though the world has found me, it can drown me. It feels just like nothing. Even though the world's around me, I feel lonely, like I'm the only one. Even though the world has found me, it can drown me. It feels just like nothing.
Maybe there's a reason I feel I'm the only one. I walk amongst the 7 billion understood by none. A lost soul walking down the crossroads, searching for some sanctuary, some peace of mind just to grab hold. Man overboard in the darkest sea of reality, desperately trying to keep himself from sinking, and he's frantically panicking. There's no sign of land. Can he manage to be the man that can handle this damage and get back up on his feet again? Cause somewhere deep inside his abdomen, he feels the burning purpose to defeat these inner demons that seem to submerge him, that always seem to surface and cause a diversion that swerves him to crash and burn on his course to destiny's purpose.
Even though the world's around me, I feel lonely, like I'm the only one. Even though the world has found me, it can drown me. It feels just like nothing.
Maybe it's too late now, I see the skies faded. No turning back, no second chance, and that's an understatement. My only friend is my reflection, and he's dissipating into these endless days of disarray. I'm contemplating, where did I go wrong? Try to hold on, be strong. Hard to feel at home when there's no place for me to belong. I guess it's back to packing down these back roads with a black hole inside my chest that used to hold the soul.
Maybe when it's all done, I can finally realize why I felt alone through this journey of my life, and everything will finally make sense to me one day. But until then, I wish I could make this go away.
Even though the world's around me, I feel lonely, like I'm the only one. Even though the world has found me, it can drown me. It feels just like nothing.
Although they attempt to hide the events of the past, there are no lies large enough to conceal or subtract. Indeed, blood on the hands may quickly wash away. However, the wounds inflicted are eternal, forever to stay. The ghost of injustice spreads fear and provokes a vicious, malignant entity we have long since awoke. The choices are simple: remove the bandage and repair, or continue to keep infecting with more lies and despair. From one race without a second glance, and then enslaved another race and forced them to harvest the land. Perhaps it's bad karma from the founding forefathers. This could be the cause of our problems that's coming back to haunt us. Our current state is tainted with AIDS and inflation and other heinous things that plagues this overpopulated nation. Living in fear of terror is leaving us clearly scared of our mirrored reflections, appearing to be so nightmarish. Before we all perish, can we get along and bear it? Can we resolve and evolve from all the wrong we did inherit? Or is it too late? Just accepting our true fate, never learning from the past mistakes while sending ourselves to a doomsday. Doomsday, doomsday, doomsday. On the blood-paved road,
We tell our lies.
paved road,
We can't survive.
paved road. And propaganda, it's driving us all bananas. We care more about the brands we wear instead of being aware of the issues that affects us. Constitution that protects us, misdirection so infectious, petty things that keeps us separate. It is now obvious we are Illuminati zombies surrounding the television, hypnotized, embodied, submerged in commercialism, perturbed by these euphemisms, disturbing these organisms, consumed with consumerism. It's a never-ending cycle, and we seem to feel entitled to treat each other quite spitefully. Social media idols and divas, attention-seeking heathens. What a tangled web we're weaving. Total state of disbelieving. Toward the edge we keep proceeding, keep proceeding, keep proceeding, keep proceeding. On the blood-paved road,
We tell our lies.
paved road,
We can't survive.
paved road. Can we put a stop to this self-inflicted apocalypse? Thinking about the consequence, everything we've ever known, all the injustice we've shown. Seems to me we have not grown, it's still there in undertones. Daily life, look around you, this ain't right. They just spite you with their lies to entice you. Hope you bite, then indict you. It's so sad, but it's the truth. I wish this plague could call a truce. Matter of time before we lose, and then we all hang from the noose. On the blood-paved road,
We tell our lies.
paved road,
We can't survive.
paved road.
No.
together, but yet we still complain about it. Separated by race or religion, or the income that one makes becomes the basis on whether or not to embrace them. We gotta stop with the hating, for heaven's sake. We're mistaken with all this blatant, shameful acts of abomination. These trials and tribulations should be the education to make sure history doesn't repeat itself with these mistakes again. To put it in layman, we're just some homo sapiens inhabiting the same planet and having to maintain within. Maybe we can work together to make this place better for future generations, the children. So may they never experience hunger and famine, disease and planet contaminants, extinction level damage, leaving them stranded and ravaged, submerged and sabotaged from these centuries of habits. Like thieves in the night stole their future before they could even have it.
Hurt each other. We're destroying each other, and we are just fading away. There'll be no place to go. Reach the end of all we know. Small minds we cannot grow. We are just fading away.
Man, it's so volatile how we're falling like dominoes, us drowning in our own sorrows, no thought of what tomorrow holds. And these seeds of misery are sprouting. You can clearly see you and me have been deceived, and it's astounding how we've all journeyed through life, conflicted with all the strife, afflicted with all these lies, trying simply to survive, hoping our souls will suffice. Just need to open our eyes and see the devil's disguise, or sadly meet our demise. And I know it seems impossible to topple these obstacles, and things ain't always what they appear to be inside the optical illusion of human ruins. It's you and me it's pursuing, so cruel and unusually running congruent with influence to destroy and deceive us all, place our back against the wall, bringing ourselves to a crawl, dwell on each and every flaw. Is it too late to recall? Have we not even evolved? Is there too much to resolve? Now we all fall.
We just hurt each other. We're destroying each other, and we are just fading away. There'll be no place to go. Reach the end of all we know. Small minds we cannot grow. We are just fading away. Soon there'll be no place to go. Reach the end of all we know. With small minds we cannot grow. We are just fading. Soon there'll be no place to go. Reach the end of all we know. With small minds we cannot grow. We are just fading away. We just hurt each other. We're destroying each other, and we are just fading away. There'll be no place to go. Reach the end of all we know. Small minds we cannot grow. We are just fading away. We are just fading away.
Man, I'm really panicking, feeling plastic like mannequin, so please pass me the Xanax. I'm just trying to feel like me again. Recently I've been needing reasons to even get out of bed. The more I think, the less I feel imprisonment inside my head. And I can't escape cause there's nowhere to run. Should I keep on going right into the sun? I feel like I'm giving up, am I the only one? A matter of time till their design will kill everyone. It has begun. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the Lately I've been trying to cope, all is lost, a loss of hope. I don't really care no more, ever since that I've awoke. Everything is such a joke, when you can see through the smoke. Find yourself against the ropes, now they got you by the throat. It's all just too much to bear, is there anybody there? Can somebody hear me screaming, anybody, anywhere? How can I live like this? Close my eyes, clench my fists, nervous twitch. I'm alive, yet somehow I don't exist. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. vicious nonsense. Every second constant, delicious planned concept. No forward progress, beats me in the ground until I'm not responsive. I guess I'll just fucking lay here and die. Take it in, take a pill, say goodbye. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the world. Countdown 3, 2, 1, it's the end of the you wanna push me when I'm so close to the edge, you see, and we could just prevent this before I lose my mind. Walking a tightrope between sanity and psycho, veins filled with nitro, igniting like pyro. Need some room to breathe before I'm reacting like Michael. My eyes for violent desires to sever your spinal. Yes, the urge is primal and vile to defeat my rivals by any means of survival, leaving them dead on arrival. The beast unleashed, released, proceeds to strike you. Defeat, delete, to decease, repeat cycle. Claustrophobic now, everything is closing in. Is this reality or prison from within? Very hard to focus as my mind slowly spins. Oh no, here we go, not this again. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everyone around you. Fuck you and all that you stand for. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everyone around you. Fuck you and all that you stand for. Maybe I should try to take a deep breath. I can't seem to reason with my own self. Focus is solely showing my true hell. I'm blacking out thinking about all of this. Jekyll and Hyde shit, brain on autopilot. My mentality riot, unsustainable climate. Meltdown, time split, personality conflict. See it in my iris, dilated. I'm thinking of killing you, drilling you, filling you with venom. Struggling cause the thought of murder is so compelling. Deep inside of me is a demented monster dwelling. Like Bruce Banner can't get a handle, dismantle everything. And now that the rage has consumed me, adrenaline let it in purely. Each and every cell fills with fury. Revenge is all that consumes me. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everyone around you. Fuck you and all that you stand for. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everyone around you. Fuck you and all that you stand for. At the end of the day, I don't know what else to say. So if the shoe fits, wear it, stay the fuck away. This is Predator speaking directly to the prey. May we never cross paths in the same place. Share a glance over face in the same space. Mind state, migraine, bows will break. Strange brain, blood drain, screams of pain. Place in crate, seal fate, no trace. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everyone around you. Fuck you and all that you stand for. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everything about you. Hey, everyone around you. Fuck you and all that you stand for. Too late now to be trying to take all that evil back. Got a feeling this is the season to reap a harvest, and karma always snaps harder when it's coming from your own hand. Hits you like a fist, knocks your soul down in quicksand. Here we go, animals are dying by the thousands, and these forests are depleting, building subsidized housing. Overpopulation is breaking us and it's climbing, decreasing of our supplies, global warming, climate rising. Tell me, where do we go when nothing's left? Nowhere to run, such a mess, nowhere to hide, such distress. Poisonous air takes your breath, GMOs, watch it grow, corporation cash flow. What's the goal? I don't know. Mind control, I suppose.
We ain't gonna go nowhere to turn, and the sky turns black and the fire fires burn and the oceans flood and overturn. There's nowhere to run.
Sea levels rising, peace sails. Who's buying prison cells? Full volume chemtrails. Who's flying? Infidels, stealth bombers, NSA, Al-Qaeda, NRA, Ricochet, bombs away, wildfires, terrorism, airliners, TSA, so biased, phone taps, drone attacks, politicians, all liars. Look on the bright side, but wait, which side is brighter? They're looking awful dark to me, I don't know which is lighter. Closed eyes, closed minds, no one seems to mind that. We're running out of time, last call, we're checking out. And from where I'm sitting, hard to say we don't deserve it. And I'm not preaching, I'm just as guilty as you, man, nobody's perfect.
We gotta go nowhere to turn, and the sky turns black and the fires burn and the oceans flood and overturn. There's nowhere. We gotta go nowhere to turn, and the sky turns black and the fires burn and the oceans flood and overturn. There's nowhere to run.
Let's change the ending, preventing this whole impending doom, and stop ourselves from descending right into our eternal tomb, and quit consuming everything and save a little room for future generations yet to come, so they don't run on fumes, and leave behind some guidance instead of just violence. All we gotta do is reach inside of us, and then we'll surely find it. Love, understanding, intelligence, all relevant, the elements to continue the world's development.
Turn and the sky turns black and the fires burn and the oceans flood and overturn. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. No, there's nowhere to run.
Disobedience is highly discouraged during this crucial time of transition. We highly recommend staying indoors at all times. Be sure to stay tuned for further developments and requirements. Remember, we are making happy and healthy choices for you since you have failed to do so for yourself. All of our hard work is to build a better society as well as creating better. And remember to report your friends, family, and neighbors if you suspect any acts of nonconformity, as they will be removed in a timely fashion. Centers have been created to house all misguided citizens. No worries, they are in good hands and will soon be restored as productive members of the new society. Thank you, and as always, God bless.
No surrender, no surrender, no surrender, no surrender. Occur to you that I'm not your enemy, so tell me how the hell you became my nemesis. Why do you harbor so much hate inside? Seem to be so full of anger simply cause I exist. But have you ever considered the emptiness in your soul to be the side effect of your own design? Perhaps your insecurities will get the best of you, and all of this exists only inside your mind.
Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other? Why we tear each other apart? Tell me why we all just hurt each other? Why we fuck each other? Why we tear each other apart? Tell me why we all just hurt each other? Why we fuck each other? Why we tear each other apart? Transparency's tearing me apart at the seams, and I can't help but stare right through you, void of personality. You're like a mask without substance. You wear a mask to disguise your attempts at blatant commonality. Your true colors leak from your pores, and it's the darkest shade of gray I think that anybody's ever seen. Your envy isn't good at pretending, it's only making it more obvious for everyone to see. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Self-destruction, you are the catalyst. So hard to function, adversary antagonist. And my assumption is your reason to manifest. The inner ambush, engage until there's nothing left. You're always there inside of me, guiding me further from the light. It seems despite of my cries to let me live in peace. And there's just gotta be a way to get you out of me, but honestly it's somberly, ominously so out of reading. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Tell me why we all just hurt each other, why we fuck each other, why we tear each other apart. Sort of like suffocating under the reins of Satan's chains. And I maintain it's a damn shame how we all fall like raindrops on brick walls and simply fade away into the memories of yesterday. And when there's no one left to remember, the human race shall cast away inside this vast abyss of disarray. Instantly, viciously, and in a moment's notice become history. And while this anxiety is piling high in me, I am screaming in silence on the outside, disguising as calmly contemplating the irony. Why would he create a race so violently, refusing to reside in harmony, constantly causing calamity, greed and vanity, proceeding to deceive each other and destroy humanity. Savage but candidly ravaging families, scandalously causing us agonies while planning these mass catastrophes. Wanna be somebody someday, somehow, some way, some pray we can make it to a better day. We gotta save face, change fate, embrace change, break chains, try to turn the page before it's too late.
We got no time to borrow, no promise of tomorrow. When we all fall down, when we all fall down. Na 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 na, 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 na 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 na. When we
Time is the avenger of ourselves and most of all things. Even from the point of conception, death starts where life begins. We exist in the shadows of our very own mortality, spiritually growing, yet physically fading as the seconds pass in reality. A lifetime of emotions, experiences are required, gathered seemingly for nothing, to waste away and expire. Perhaps the greatest purpose is to only have lived just long enough to contribute, then pass it on to the kids.
Sitting back, just thinking about the lives I've touched, the hearts and minds through my lines, rhymes and such. Trying to fill the void that can't seem to get enough. Up the open road, hit the stage, such a rush. But sometimes that limelight just ain't bright enough to outshine the dark side that I discussed. Makes my teeth grind, enjoys making my life rough. Feels like handcuffs, makes it hard to stand tough. So out of place, so out of patience, so out of touch. Just need a break, some safe haven with any luck. I'll break away from these endless days of grain stuff. Life against the grain, turn the page, turn this up.
Where did the time go? Where did the time go? Where did the time go? Tell me, where did the time go? 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 Tell me, where did the time go?
If you could see inside me all these things that terrorize me, always there just to remind me that I can never be someone like you. I can never be someone like you.
The sorrows of my life help to ease the pain in others. They can sense it in my voice, all the rain and thunder, all the strain, all the shame, all the stress I'm under. It makes for better songs, real emotions when you suffer. All these lyrics, each and every word is therapy. Spilling my soul on the paper, then through speakers to set it free. But honestly, I'm just a self-tortured oddity, intolerably down to myself and second-guessing all of me. Awfully complicated and jaded, so plain to see. Orchestrated chaos is all I'll ever be. A melodic harmony, lost in the darkest odyssey, tossed in the deepest ocean, civilization so out of reach.
Where did the time go? Where did the time go? Where did the time go? Tell me, where did the time go? 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 Tell me, where did the time go?
If you could see inside me all these things that terrorize me, always there just to remind me that I could never be someone like you. I could never be someone like you.
When the sun goes down and all
to say before the end, before there's nothing. Hard to put it into words, cause I know we're running out of time. See the signs, man, it's also numbing. All these tragedies and worldwide calamity, humanity panicking, scrambling, man, it's insanity. Memories is all we'll have and all we'll ever be. So when the curtain falls, relax your soul and set it free. No use to fight it, cause you can't press rewind, and you can't change the hands of time no matter which way you slice it. If the sun doesn't rise, then there's no sense in crying. We dissolve back to dust and enjoy the eternal silence, where there's no pain, no blame, no hate inside us, and there's no shame, no rage, no acts of violence. No more chains or restraints to enslave or confine us. Finally free at last.
When the sun goes down and all the pieces crumble around, your feet just scream, but you can't make a sound. You'll never make it out alive before we say goodbye.
I pray for all of you, regardless of the God you choose, and may you find some peace of mind and rest amongst the solitude. Take comfort in finally understanding the magnitude, some gratitude for the life that had been granted to me and you. Reach your inner pinnacle, this is critical, no matter how difficult, before we diminish the minerals. To put it simple, life is an infinite symbol of emotion, time and space existing outside your window. So you better find your place in this race, and it's essential to convey the faith and embrace the days before they dwindle. Without a trace to the grave, you will be placed in the middle, forsaken or laid to waste, so shamefully superficial. And it's all perspective, inclusive, collective, elusive perception and lucid deception. It seems we're down to nothing, all we have left is each other.
When the sun goes down and all the pieces crumble around, your feet just scream, but you can't make a sound. You'll never make it out alive before we say goodbye. When the sun goes down and all the pieces crumble around, your feet just scream, but you can't make a sound. You'll never make it out alive. When the sun goes down and all the pieces crumble around, your feet just scream, but you can't make a sound. You'll never make it out alive before we say goodbye.
Strange music.